Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little fun doing a get ready with me using all Chanel products. I am creating another look using the spring 2025 collection. I ended up picking up a couple of the singles as well as the charming lilac balm. So many of you told me I had to get my hands on this charming lilac balm, so I did that, and I thought we would just have a little fun playing with the Chanel Spring Summer 2025 collection. So far I have been absolutely loving everything that I purchased. Picked up a few more pieces, so if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna do a full face of Chanel using the Spring Summer collection. I ended up picking up a few more pieces from the collection because I'm absolutely loving what I already got. So I thought we'd have a little fun playing with a few of the new singles as well as the lilac balm. So many of you told me that I had to get that one, so I do as I'm told. So I am just going to pull my hair back just a little bit, and for base today I'm going to be using my Le Beige. This is the Healthy Glow foundation. I pulled this out recently and just kind of fell in love with it again. It truly gives you such a nice little healthy glow, and I'm in the shade BR22. I do like to add in like half a pump to a whole pump of the Le Beige Sheer Healthy Glow highlighting fluid. These are just sort of a match made in heaven in my eyes, and it just sort of gives me a little bit of warmth to my skin when it is still winter here. And this combo gives my skin a little life despite it still being winter here, but we're mimicking that it's going to be spring soon, let's hope. So here is BR22 right here, and then I'm going to take a little pump of this. I like to mix it together. The beauty of this Sunkissed is that it's just not too sun-kissed, if that makes sense. It just gives you a little bit of warmth to the skin. It looks really pretty. So that is it mixed together, and I'm just gonna come dab a little bit of this on, and then I'm using the BK Beauty. This is the 115 brush, which is like perfect for foundation, and I'm just gonna kind of buff this into my skin, get a little bit of a glow on here and even out my skin here. Okay, that combination just gives my skin a nice little glow. Then we're going to be coming in with the Chanel Le Correcteur. I have this in BR22, and I'm just going to come in, do a little bit of that here. I can't seem to get rid of this little sort of pimple up here, kind of making me sad, but trying to remain calm. And then I'm going to take the warmth of my fingers here, and I'm just going to kind of pat this concealer. Okay, I have just been loving that combination. And then for powder, I've actually been using this Ultra Latte. It is the Ultrawear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Compact Foundation. So this is actually a powder foundation, but I have just been using the teeniest amount to kind of pat through the T-zone. I like to leave a little bit of a glow, but I've been really enjoying this because it does give me some extra coverage, and it really is beautiful on its own, but I'm somebody who doesn't usually use powder foundations. I need to do a full review of this for you, but I have been using this kind of as a little touch more coverage, and it's a really nice combination, like when you're using a glowy foundation but maybe you want to, you know, just kind of take down that shine right in the midline. This is perfect for that, and it just gives like a really nice velvety finish on the skin. So I've just kind of been going in, tapping a little bit into this powder foundation, and then I will just kind of come through the T-zone, and I'm just going to take down a little bit of the shine, and this just kind of sets everything. And then I'm just using whatever's on the brush. I'm not reapplying, so I don't want to mattify too much. We'll bring back some of that glow with the little highlighting palette, which I am so in love with. Like, I absolutely love the spring summer collection and have been using it nonstop since I got This is described as a beige shade with subtle gold shimmer in it. And honestly, it is like the perfect kind of in-between blush because there's enough warmth in it that I've just been wearing this instead of bronzer. I've just been using this neutral blush, and it just warms up the skin, and I just don't feel the need to use bronzer when I wear this Jersey blush because it just is kind of that in between a bronzer and a neutral beige blush, if that makes sense. So I am absolutely loving this Jersey blush. Highly recommend it, and the new formula is really quite nice. It does still have some scent, but I will tell you it is more subtle than previous blush launches. So there is that, but no, they did not get rid of all the scent in the powder blushes. But I do really like the formula. These are talc free, and they just have a lovely finish like the previous blushes. And it is nice and pigmented, but Jersey has just a really subtle sort of shine to it that I like. It does not look blingy or anything like that in person, but it does sort of warm up your skin, give it a little glow. And then we are going to be using the big, face and eye palette. This is the Jeux de Lumière. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I am loving this. I am literally been using this every day since I got it. It is just stunning, and I don't even consider myself like somebody who uses highlight every single day. I have been doing so with this because it adds just such a natural highlight on the skin. It's just gorgeous. I have been using these on my eyes. Today I'm going to be using two singles that I picked up, but I am going to go ahead, put on some highlighter here. And honestly, what I've been doing is kind of taking a little here, here, and here, and leaving the kind of ambery shade right there. I love that amber shade on my eyes. But I have just been mixing those colors here and then adding that little highlight at the top of the cheeks here. And again, I did a whole other video just using this on my eyes, but today I went ahead and picked up two of the singles. I'm somebody who loves these single shadows, and when I initially purchased part of the collection, I passed on the one I was attracted to because I thought it was a little bit similar to the eye palette, but I had to go back in and buy the PECHE Glacé because it was so gorgeous, and this is a shade that is right up my alley. This one reminds me of the Tom Ford in the Pot. It was the peach shade or PECHE shade. I would always just wear that. That was my go-to single shadow. And then I picked up the matte shade, which is the Latte Frappe. And honestly, this is such a good color here. And if you are somebody who has like hazel or green eyes, I think this would look stunning. Make blue eyes pop. It's gonna look good basically on all eye colors, I believe. Brown obviously would look gorgeous with these shades, but I just find that this color, it's kind of reminding me of, is that Saddle from MAC? There was one color that I always used. It was almost looked a little orangey in the pan, but when I put it on my eyes, I was like, oh, this is a really good contrast. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and pick this up. And I've been wearing the two of them together, and I've just been loving this combination. And then we're going to do a fun eyeliner as well. I'm loving this spring summer collection. It does remind me of some of the old Chanel, like back in the day. They had launched all these sort of fun pastel colors, little pops of color. So I've been having a lot of fun kind of having those memories come back to me. And again, for someone like myself, I really like to have a little fun with color, but with eyeliners, so it's not such a huge commitment. And also on my eye space, I don't feel like I have a ton of you know, real estate on my eyes for eyeshadows. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just taking a fluffy brush here and I'm giving my eyes a little bit of shadow and depth with that Latte Frappe. I love this color. So I love this just on its own as well for like a matte look. I don't know if you can see, but it really does sort of pop my eye color here. And I'm just kind of looking straight ahead and bringing that slightly above my crease. And then I'm using whatever's on the brush and just kind of putting it all over the lid. So this would be the matte look. You could just do a single matte look with a little eyeliner mascara. Keep it very clean and simple. I'm gonna run just a little bit of that shadow underneath my lash line as well. And here's what that shade looks like in the Latte Frappe. Love, love, love. And then we're gonna come into the PECHE Glacé. It is so gorgeous. These are creamy and pretty. It's just a really pretty pop shade, I would say. And you can use your finger if you want. And I just want to show you, you can just pop that on the lid, and I think it goes really well with that Latte Frappe. And then there's that wash with the PECHE Glacé. And what I love about that PECHE Glacé is that it just sort of gives a little reflection on the eye. It's just a really beautiful wash. It looks beautiful on its own too. So if you didn't want to add anything in your crease, you could also just use your bronzer in your crease if that's what you would like. But for myself, I really love this eye combo. And then what I've been doing is I have been adding a little pop of color using that VERT LAGON or Lagoon color. I love this one so much. It is so pretty and it really looks stunning with that peche color. So this is just such a fun combo. I love to wear peach eyeshadow with my favorite marine eyeliner. I love this. It looks great even with the Mauve Intense, that little pop of purple. This is just sort of like your peachy base, and then you can have fun with any color of eyeliner you want. I did not pick up there was a brown eyeliner that they launched with this collection, but that one had sort of a reddish brown undertone, and that tends to bring out the red in my eyes, whereas the pops of color kind of brighten them. And I love, love, love this VERT. It is such a pretty eyeliner. So what I do is I'm just kind of coming in here, and then I'm going to get naturally a little transfer on my bottom just because of my eyes here, but I'll add just a little bit of that into the waterline, just like that. We're going old school here, and I'm coming at the top, and I'm just coming to like the first third here, and then I will kind of blend that out. But I love that combination. And then what I'll do is just slightly kind of feather that out. Such a fun eye look. Okay, we have popped the eyes. I'm going to go coat on some mascara. I'll clean up my brows a bit, and then we will come and use a fun lilac lip. Okay, got that fun eye look on. I'm coming back to the palette here, and I'm going to use this shade over here, and I'm just going to add just a little bit of highlight in that inner corner because I can. We want to get the full use out of this palette, and then just dipping my brush in this and just coming right up into that highlight. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to over bling my face, but I do want to share that this is such an awesome Lumière palette. I really, really love it, and I have truly been using it every single day. So that is huge for me. And then I had so many of you tell me that I needed to pick up the Charming Lilac Balm, and I believe it was Rachel from Beauty Professor that she was sharing the peach glacé with the Charming Lilac lips look, and I was like, okay, we definitely have to pick this up. And I remember picking up the Clé de Peau, the lavender. It was a lip slick. I absolutely love that one. So I almost picked this up originally, but I do admit that the sort of fuchsia-ness of this kind of made me worried, because these balms are amazing and they are much more pigmented than the previous formulation, which I love. Super hydrating like the old formulation, nice and shiny, but they do have a lot of pigment and they are longer lasting. So we're having a little fun with like a green pop on the eyes with that peach shadow. And then let's go ahead and add this pop of color to the lips. And this is definitely such a fun little color. I love, love, love the Cocoa Balms. Honey Bliss is a must-have. That has been my go-to lip since I purchased this collection, but I'm so happy to have the Charming Lilac. I also picked up the Raspberry Tone, which I love as well. The formula of these are amazing. I don't think you could go wrong with any of them. I was also considering the Peach Balm, so let me know if any of you have picked that one up. And then of course we're gonna finish with fragrance of the day, and I'm going to be using my gorgeous little bespoke set here. This is going to be hard for me to pick with this look here. I am thinking La Pasa or Bois de Zile today, but I think we'll go ahead. We will use La Pasa today. I know I'm crazy, but I am so in love with these small bottles. I just think they are so adorable. And La Pasa is one of the most beautiful, like, iris scents. And since we're doing a little bit of a spring look today, I felt like this beautiful, sophisticated iris scent would be the one to put on. So let me go ahead, spray some La Pasa on. I need to avoid my teacup here. And when I first spray out this scent, there is almost like this sort of vegetal note to it, like almost like earthy, kind of rootiness to it, that when I had initially been trying all of these Les Exclusives, I kept on kind of coming back to this one because I do really love iris scents, but there was that sort of earthiness that I wasn't sure was me. But now I've got to tell you, I'm just so happy to have this size because this is something that I'm really attracted to, and I love, love, love the dry down of this scent. So that's one thing I have to say, is this definitely has that sort of Chanel DNA in here. This one is an uber chic and elegant iris scent, but it's definitely more on the kind of dry, powdery, slightly lipsticky iris. And then it's got that touch of earthiness, and then as this kind of warms up on my skin, it almost like dries down into this just really elegant iris powdery scent to me. This one is a stunner. I'm so happy to have this in my collection now. And again, if you didn't already see my video, I did pick up the bespoke set. This is where you can curate your own set, and you can pick up 5 of your favorite Les Exclusives scents as part of the bespoke set. So it's kind of a cool thing because this little 1.2 fluid ounces is very limited edition, and I don't know, I'm just obsessed with them. So cute. But this set is definitely going to be for all of my Chanel lovers, you know, or collectors, and you love the Les Exclusives line, then you are going to want to reach out to your local boutique, because that's where they're selling them right now. These are not online. You need to call the boutique and see if they have any of these sets left. Very limited edition. I couldn't resist, but I'm so excited to kind of finish off this look using La Pasa. And this is my final look using the Spring Summer collection. I am having so much fun with that collection. I literally love everything that I purchased so far. Cannot recommend it enough. Just a fun way to kind of kick off 2025. I hope everybody is having a great week, and I will be back with another video soon.